Hello everybody. Taking a little break from painting miniatures and painted up a building for my bolt action force. This particular building here is by Novus Design. Here's the tag, Novus Design. I'll put a link to their site in the description below. 28mm Stonehouse Ruins. It's one of the newer products in their line. First time I noticed it on their website, I think, was maybe last fall, possibly. But anyway, it's in their World War II section, but you know, it might be appropriate for Napoleonic, possibly, or you know, probably nothing further back than that. But anyway, it's really really well designed for World War II for sure. And as is all of Novus Design's stuff, it's a resin building, and it's got beautiful detail. I got a couple miniatures here. I'll move them out of the way for some scale. And the dimensions of the building outside of the building itself, not this base actually comes with the building, this is resin also, is about 4 by 6.5 inches, 4 inches deep and 6.5 cross. So it's a nice size structure, but small enough that you can squeeze it on the table without having it be a big pain in the butt. So I'll take these out of the way so we can take a little closer look at this building. And here's the other side here. Had a lot of fun painting this. The detail of the stonework is really well done. It takes dry brushing really well. It's a sturdy resin. There wasn't tons of cleanup in the window. There was some flash, and around the damage there was a little flash. And then I would say maybe, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 of the corners, some of this was a little bit undefined, and so I just used my hobby knife to just define those corner stones a little bit more. But it was not a big difficult problem at all. And then some more damage over on this side. I kind of painted it to be part of my a large part of my bolt action terrain is for Normandy, France, and maybe into Belgium. Yeah, as far as the tones that I've chosen and the type of terrain that I've decided to use. Then the inside, this second story here, I actually made this myself. That does not come with the kit. This is the way it comes. So it's a nice big open space where you can fit plenty of troops in. You know, your large round bases will fit inside there, your machine gun teams. So that's really nice, and the rubble is not so piled up that you can't stand individual guys in there, which is nice, but it still has a really nice effect. It had, if we can see, yeah, there you can see right here, these little floor supports were in the part of the building sculpt itself. And a buddy of mine that I game with, when he was over, he said, before I'd painted it up, he said, "Boy, it looks like you could put a second floor in that." And I got thinking, yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but that would work well. And so I just made this out of, it's actually some basswood. It was a big sheet that I just cut those planks with the hobby knife and just rough cut them, just eyeballed them, didn't even measure them, and then used some other basswood strips for the floor supports there. And then the rubble's just some sand and woodland scenics. I think they call it their ballast, and then just painted and dry brushed to match the rest of the building. Did some damage on the floor just to make it more interesting, and then made sure it was large enough to accommodate the large machine gun base, so I could have a machine gun team up in that second story. Or of course, you know, it's always makes you think sniper, right? So I could definitely do that. But anyway, it fits in real nice, can be removed, used with or without. But anyway, real impressed with this Novus Design Studio. They're based in Loveland, Colorado. The guy's very quick to answer questions, comments. I actually just ordered a few more things from him. Some walls and another building with a small courtyard that I think will work well in my terrain collection. This particular building, I believe, is on his website for, I can't remember if it's $23 or $24, and I believe free shipping. And that's very affordable. That's definitely, for as far as a resin building goes, that's extremely affordable, and for a nice piece like that. So I couldn't be happier with the quality and the interesting design. Painted, tons of fun to paint up. I think it's going to make a nice addition to the board. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys in case you hadn't heard of them, and let you know that I'm still out here working on stuff. I'm getting into my busy time, so things are going to get a little bit scarcer, but still chipping away here and there, having a lot of fun with it. So trying to watch all your guys' videos as much as I can. And a lot of times I watch while I'm painting, so I don't always make a comment, but I'm hitting the like button and enjoying everything you're doing. So keep up the great work, guys. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.